Good evening, Cosmic Journey to the Fifth Dimension. That's five, not five. Three, five. More space, more openness, less density. I've got this idea around new energy teachers, and I want to explain a little bit about that concept that came through to me. And think of it this way. Think if you were just born, and then if your future self came to you from 100 years from now, after you've lived 100 years, and you've learned X amount of lessons, and you're coming back to teach that newborn. But not only that, but you're also coming from the future. So you are essentially creating your future self. You're creating your future through the ability to be able to see into the future and therefore create your present. So this is what I talk about when I talk about timelines and past, present, and future and parallel realities. It's all kind of sort of swimming around the same idea that we are consciously creating our reality, or we're unconsciously creating our reality, but we are creating our reality. So the more that we get in tune with the conscious creativity, the more that we're able to create the world that we want to see. Part of that is it's just physics. It's pure vibration. It works around either a negative vibration, which is wrought with fear and belief systems that are limited. And then you have a more transcendent view that's based in unconditional love. And it just has a much stronger point of power. It is in that point of power that we see the manifestation, and not only that, but we see the manifestation occurring quickly. So I'm not going to get into the details of that just now because I wouldn't even know where to go from there. Suffice to say, there is a process that I talk about called de-densification. Now, if something's very dense, it means that it's locked in. And if you think about your mind, if your mind has a rigid belief system, it is holding on to those beliefs. As we start to liberate certain beliefs, which means that we're allowing them to loosen up, we create a space for new energy to come in. And this new energy teaching that's been coming into with me consistently over the years is what a lot of people would call utopian, idealistic. It couldn't happen because what I hear a lot from students and stuff is humans are essentially greedy, that's our nature, it's not going to change, we'll never see peace on earth. And I challenge that belief because it is because I realize that we have the power to create a reality. So maybe the world will be at war, but I won't be at war within myself. And if the more that I maintain that vibration, that steady vibration of integrity within myself, it will naturally radiate out. And then I will magnetize to that light vibration. Anything that is not of that vibration will naturally fall away. So things that used to keep me bound, like certain ideas, concepts, they won't hit such a wall. So it won't feel like my ego is being attacked and I need to defend my right. I can actually peacefully go about. So this is really talking more along the lines of a paradigm shift. It isn't the end of the world, but it's the end of the world as we know it, from the capacity to be able to transcend the third dimension. And never before have enough people consciously realize and come to alignment within their higher self, within their future self, within their past, present, future self, their higher self, that is in communication with the emotional, mental, spiritual, and physical body. So when you have first a belief system, it creates the circuitry to the emotional system, which creates the circuitry to the thought, which creates the circuitry to the form. So once we take the belief system and that starts to change, so does the form. It's a natural domino effect. I think that's it for me. A couple of really awesome tips: purified water, exercise, fresh air, as little toxins as you can sustain yourself with, journaling, green journaling, making amends, and just really, really realizing that your relationship with yourself is the most important one to cultivate. Without that, nothing can really go anywhere. Okay, I'm signing off. I'm Kate Journey through the Fifth Dimension, New Energy Teachings. I hope that was helpful. I love and pray that we all awaken and get going to evolve in this planet. Namaste. Om Namah Shivaya.